Shalom Yashrala, first and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of the Great Millstone who ruled and taught us his truth. And salutations to all the Akim, pushing this in truth and in sincerity with charity. We're the brothers from the Great Millstone camp here in Chicago. The Lord willing to edify and lesson.
Right, so the brother had started the video, basically going into the elders cornering ChatGPT into answering, basically what would be part of this fourth transformation. And as he was talking about these data centers, it reminded me about in Mexico how what they need is fresh water to run these data centers. And it was actually in Mexico, the water actually is owned by Coca-Cola to make the water. So you have places in the world where water is so scarce that you have rations and stuff, right? So these data centers are based on that information. You have people in Texas protesting these data centers for various reasons. All right, one of them being that they need a lot of fresh water, which comes with rationing of water and resources. Like you guys heard back when California was having the droughts, they would have like certain punishments, or they would look down on people that used water or wasted water because it was scarce and because it was being rationed. All right, which shows that the world is a testing ground. It isn't just America where this plan to implement a device that will be tracking your finances and your health and your information in one place. Okay, if a brother could start with that Sirach, because basically this is all prophecy. What the elders are bringing out, or what the elders are breaking down, is prophecies that were spoken about years back by prophets without knowing the understanding, and now this vision is clear at the end of days. Go ahead, brother.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies.
Right, so in Ezekiel, it lets you know about that broken staff, right, that'll pierce your arm.
Oh, Isaiah.
Right. Is it Isaiah? Yeah, you're right. It was Isaiah. I was remembering the clip the elder was using, the Ezekiel.
Oh yeah, because we had warned them.
Exactly. So we have to warn these people, because the Lord told us these things were going to come to pass. All right, that we would eat defiled bread among the Gentiles. Man, that came to pass. So what comes with the eating defiled bread among the Gentiles? The rest of the prophecies, the fact that, guess what, our redemption would come by the Lord and only the Lord. Because guess what? In Deuteronomy 28:68 says, no man shall redeem thee. Right. So who's ultimately going to redeem us? The only person, all right, worthy, whose blood covers our sins if we're part of the elect to be saved, man. All right, which is part of prophecy. A lot of people don't understand it, that it's a will of the Lord that 2/3 of his own chosen people get destroyed in America for not seeking him, for not paying attention to prophecy. Because whoever doesn't pay attention is going to walk right to Esau to get this piercing, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 36:6, lo, which means look, lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, which is modern day America, the daughter of Babylon the Great today.
Right, in Second Esdras, what do you say? I shall save you from Egypt again, which means that there was going to be a separate bondage.
Yep. Whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him.
Exactly, man. So ultimately, he's untrustworthy. Ultimately, whoever trusts in this system, like it says, if we could get Isaiah 31 and Isaiah 30 in one. Isaiah 31 and Isaiah 30 in one. You could both.
Sure. You want me to start with 30 or 31?
Yeah, 30.
Okay. Isaiah 30 and 1, woe, which means destruction. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Right. So Pharaoh's words are comforting. Even when you see Esau, he puts his, hey man, in case of emergency, dial this number. You should get a ready preparedness. You would think he really cared about you, but really he's letting you be out there, man. Okay? Esau Edom does not care. He's just warning you that these things are going to come. Okay? So if you ain't prepared, it's going to be on you, man, for trusting in him. All right? Man, because right now you guys see, because you guys can light a candle, because you guys can microwave or reheat your meals, because you guys have certain comforts that Esau tells you, oh, you're not going to go without. People fully believe that that's the case. That's not the case. All right, too big to fail can't fail, and that's America, man. We're seeing, listen, man, we're watching, and listen, I understand that people are like, oh, man, how is it possible that this information is being leaked on a global scale? Whether it be true or not, this is America's decline on a global scale, whether Americans believe it or not. Okay, America's being revealed to be untrustworthy, to be wicked, and to be ultimately that bad hombre, man. Okay, and what happens when the big bully gets beat up? Nobody cares. Nobody gets up and defends the bully. There's no moral stance to help out the man that bullied the planet. Which is why the world will actually be at peace when this man falls. So had Esau fallen completely at one time, there'd be biblical proof and celebrations of it, because this would have been the Israelites' biggest enemy. Okay? If you buy yourself a Zonderman's Bible dictionary, when you go to the word Edom, it says the only neighbor of the Israelites that isn't promised mercy from the Most High and is a scene of future big judgment, man.
Right, yeah, we would have seen Yahweh Shai return already.
Isaiah 63,
Yeah.
Isaiah 47. The Lord needs to get his lick back. You think you're mad, patient in tribulation? Imagine the Lord walked how he walked, where it says a man of many sorrows, and still went through what he had to go through, and he has to get his lick back, man. Jake be talking like they have to slap somebody before the Lord. No, man, the Lord got to get his lick back. His glory comes first, and he's going to glorify us with salvation. Guess what? And if we're part of his crew, hey, even better. We're going to get to be that battle axe, man.
Right, Lord willing.
Right, Lord willing, because what we're preoccupied is being found worthy for salvation. That's the first step. The rest of the stuff we know the Lord has set for his elect. Strength. What it says, the weakest of men shall be as David.
Yeah.
And the strongest shall be as an angel of the Lord, man. There's angels of the Lord holding back the four winds of destruction. So you're going to tell me that angels can't do damage? All right, but with that comes, like, what was the last piece of you?
Oh, right, Isaiah. So I was in Isaiah.
You're good with the case. These are the things that comfort us, because, again, when you read about the tribulation, when you read about being patient in tribulation, when thou hast come to a lower state, comfort yourself with these words. These are the things that comfort you, man. All right? You might look at your wallet, you might look at your fridge, you might look at something and not be as comforted. It's a fact to know that Revelations 18:11 is coming. Isaiah 63 is coming. Isaiah 4:1 is coming, man. What did Cat Williams say? He said, man, shit, if I had a woman, I wasn't even hungry or tired, or vice versa. If you get some sleep, you don't even worry about a woman or food. Shit, if you eat, vice versa.
Yeah.
But shit, vice versa with the Isaiah 4:1, man. We want to be comforted, and right now the word is our comfort. This is the fact that everything what we see is gonna fall. So if we're not where we're supposed to be now, or if we're not in our peak now, that only means that when this world falls and the structure that it is right now falls, then guess what? That gives you an opportunity to be the first, having already been the last in this kingdom. So with that comes the patience and that Luke, in your patience possess ye your souls, man.
Yep.
Judas wanted that to come. Acts 1, where it says, "Thou now shall restore the kingdom."
Yeah.
So you're not gonna tell me that our people didn't want this, or were comforted by these things to come, for them not to happen, man. For them not to be saved. No, man, they're gonna happen. And what does it say? Shit, the grievous, when you're getting your ass whooped, don't feel so good. Don't feel so good.
Right.
But guess what, man? what's to come is way better. Go ahead.
Back in Isaiah 30:2, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
So when these systems fall, our people, what are they going to be dependent on? Who are they going to look to? They're looking to Pharaoh now. And guess what? And if in that day, those resource officers that are at those locations, or those cops, or those firefighters, in that day, they're going to have their own homes to protect. So they're no longer going to be free participants of your safety, man. They're going to have to cover their home. Go ahead.
Kind of, this is Isaiah 31 now, in verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, but they are not. Because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh.
Hey man, why do you think these people mock us? Why do you think the people that have watched us or scoffed us, why do you think they continue to watch? Because they're like, hey, wait a minute, weren't these guys talking about the end of the world, salvation? They're looking to mock. So guess what? Their comeuppance has to come, and it's going to come on a grand scale, because whether it be the guys that they saw on the street or other men, in Wisdom of Solomon, it said what? They counted our life as madness, and our death with no honor. So they've already made their prejudices about us. They already think we're not worthy of salvation. So once this Wisdom of Solomon 5, the strangers, and once what they never expected come to pass, is going to be the biggest jaw dropper. Why? Right. Because ultimately the Lord is going to fulfill what he said.
Well, then you'll know there was a prophet among you, you know?
Right, and the biggest I told you so, you know, that's why the scriptures say, be not worried how they're going to get punished. Because you know, while you're doing yours and you're hoping, all right, salvation, shit, they're going to have a conference for that. And Proverbs tells you what's going to happen to the scorners. They're going to have calamity. Once they dial 911, it's going to be a dead line. You know, which is why, hey, that's why ultimately the prophets are warning you guys, you know, ultimately, if you're an Israelite, to seek your power. And if you don't want to seek your power, guess what? Then you won't want to seek them, because like it says, man, in the day of thy power, thy people shall be willing. So the Lord's not going to need you to believe once everything comes to pass. You know, that's why seek him while he may be found.
Yeah.
Call upon him while he's near. Implies that there's going to be a time where that won't be possible.
Exactly.
Can you get that, the Daniel, ever since I have come for thy words?
Oh, yeah.
Daniel 10?
Yeah.
So Daniel 12? Okay, because, hey, shit, that comforts me, man, to know that, hey, shit, we're talking about the destruction of this place. And Lord willing, we're their men. We're really chanting or prophesying the fall of the biggest too big to fail, man.
Con, this is the book of Daniel, chapter 10, verse 12. Then said he unto me, fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that thou didst set thine heart to understand and to chasten thyself before thy God, thy words were heard, and I am come for thy words.
Con, I was watching the brother's video from before. See, hey, man, to the pure, all things are pure, man. And to defile, all things are defiled, man. So we're hoping, knowing that our righteousness is filthy rags, hoping the Lord has mercy on us. Okay? Mm-hmm. You know, we want to be found worthy.
Okay.
We want to be saved, man.
Right, there's because the only way out of this is through the Lord. There's Yahweh Shai speaking in Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold. Oh no, wait. That's a good one. I got it mixed up on.
What you talking about, the tribulation?
No, 3:10. Excuse me.
Oh, it's 6.
Yeah, Revelation 3:10. Yahweh Shai, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So a great time of testing like no other is coming, and the only way through it is by the Lord. Again, is returning unto Him, being converted, be renewed in the mind, all right, and putting on as the elect. This is what the Lord delights in, is to walk in the truth. You see,
fear of the Lord, man, is the beginning of the wisdom.
Oh yeah, and absolutely have the fear of the Lord, because He said, "My servants will eat, drink, and rejoice, and in abundance." And have protection as well, because the heathen will envy us, but will be able to do nothing against us, as in 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter. You see, in Isaiah 4:1, like the brother mentioned, we're going to have a lot of women, you know what I mean? Even though they're going to have their own food and clothing, you know what I'm saying?
Right, it said they shall grab goat's milk. I don't even have goat's milk now.
Yeah, goat's milk is expensive, but we're going to have it in abundance, in weeks even, in the coming months, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the time is here, man. We're at the end of the Gentiles.
And the Lord did say, 2nd Ezra 9, and marvelous works, man.
Yeah.
So the Lord's going to show out with the salvation.
Oh, it's going to be greater than the time of the salvation of Egypt, It's, real quick, the book of Jeremiah.
Right, if this already occurred, where was the second movie?
Right.
Because according to the world, the Bible's been fulfilled. So when did this happen that we have yet to wait or seen a sequel of this? Go ahead.
God. This is Jeremiah 23, verse 7 and 8. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that they shall no more say, the Lord Yahweh liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord Yahweh liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all countries whither I had driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land.
Guess what? Shit. That new salvation or the second Exodus is going to be way better than the first.
Yeah.
And guess what, man? Ultimately, is what we're waiting for. There's not a corner where the Lord can't reach us to save us, right? If the curse was that He scattered us on the whole end of the earth, from one end of the earth to the other, we're prophesying in the whole other end of the world. So there's not a corner where the Lord in which He can't save us, man.
Right, He's in control of everything.
That's right, brother.
This isn't. You know what? I got one for you since you said that real quick. I'm in Jeremiah already. This is Jeremiah chapter 32, verse 27. Behold, I am the Lord Yahweh, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? You see, so the Lord is the true power, man. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. You see? And safety is of the Lord. What is it? Proverbs 21:31. The horse is prepared for the day of battle, but safety is of the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. All right. And soon the famine of the words is approaching as well. So, and then it'll be a wrap, man. Then all hell's gonna break loose, man. And the only refuge is the Lord. So repent and be converted. Because this microchip is the real deal, man. It's the new currency, the new identification, the thing they want to implant to everybody. You see, you won't be able to buy or sell, go to the grocery store, get gas, the movies, nothing, travel. You won't be able to do a damn thing without this. It's going to go into your head or your forehead. Or you could come and serve the Lord and be fed, man. All right. By Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
That's right. But comforted by the Spirit, because what else is going to comfort you? Everything here is temporal. All right? There's not going to be no Super Bowl 100. There's not going to be no 100th WrestleMania. This is it, man.
Hey, with that, we hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Shalom. On to the next.